Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Hi Jay, so today we're in Victory Ranch, which is a private gated community just about 5 minutes outside of Heber City.
Yeah, look at that nice river flowing right through. That's just perfect.
Yeah, this is a beautiful home. It's about 3,400 square feet, and this home sits on over an acre. It's at 1.36 acres, and with this home site, it's about one of a handful that's on the actual Provo River.
Oh, very nice. And that, of course, we know Provo River for all of its blue ribbon trout fishing and all the nice things that go along with that beautiful river.
Exactly, yeah. This home has a lot of custom upgrades as well. As you see, we're going inside the home. You have the exposed trusses out here, the big picture windows to encompass, the views of Deer Valley Ski Resort. This house has really been orientated right for the location, and, the home site sits perfect over here, Jay.
Yeah, it looks like some great views out there. And take a look at the kitchen. This is magnificent.
Yes, high-end granite countertops, high-end appliances here. As you can see, as we go throughout the house, there's wood floors throughout. They really did not skip a dime on this house.
Yeah, and really nice workmanship, and the appliances are really high-end, as you can see.
Yes, and as we're going into the master bedroom right over here, the Deer Valley views are popping out through the window. Master bath is fantastic in here as well. The floor is radiant heat, so you wake up in the morning, you get your feet all nice and toasty as you're warming up and getting ready for the day.
Yeah, so nice. Master on the main floor, which never goes out of style, and you can see, boy, everywhere you look, it's just so well done.
Yeah, like I said, big walk-in closets here. Showers are fantastic, and one of the great things that people are looking for nowadays is one level, and this home is one level with 3,400 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms that are en suite. This house really has it all, Jay.
Yeah, that's beautiful. When we're looking out those windows, you can see the winter's coming just a little bit. That wind's blowing, and we're ready for some snow, right?
Oh, yes. This was a nice fall day over here in Victory Ranch, and the wind was blowing, the leaves were flying, and this home is ready for a new owner.
Yeah, it's really the location. Let's talk a little bit about the location, because there's a lot of nice things about this subdivision, right?
Yes, so we're in Victory Ranch over here. There's only about 350 home sites over the 6,700 acres that are encompassed, here in Victory Ranch. And they have all of the amenities, including, some of the pools, the barn, the restaurants, the paddle tennis, the fly fishing, the biking trails, hiking trails, cross-country skiing, snowmobiling. This is its own community.
Yeah, which is so nice. They've fit just a few home sites in a massive amount of area, and so it's real nice for a property to have an acre of land, and then it's just got lots of open space. Look at that beautiful view. That is just spectacular.
Yeah, the backyard is very peaceful, very tranquil, and you can see the Provo River right there, only about 1,000 feet off your back porch.
Yeah, so you got your fly fishing rod, and you just step out there and go catch yourself some fish. And year-round, the nice thing about this, it really is a year-round property. You can use this pretty much every day. There's something fun to do here.
Exactly, yes. This is definitely, a 4-season community, and they're almost sold out over here. So if you have any interest, feel free to give me a call at 435-640-8536 or visit us online at thelawsonrealestateteam.com.
Hey Jay, so for this one, we are heading out to Salt Lake. We're at about 6,200 south and 5,200 west.
Perfect little entry-level home, right? Which is so nice.
It is a perfect starter home.
and it's really charming. Look at the interior, beautiful remodel.
Yeah, they did a great job. All of the appliances have been updated. I think the fireplace is really charming. They added a nice backsplash, really great laminate floors. They're super durable. All of the windows have been updated in this house, and that bay window leads out to one of the most gorgeous views in the valley. I mean, just check that out.
That's amazing. And at this price point, you cannot get even close to building a new house for that, because the land almost sell for that much money. And so you want to talk about some appreciation. It has to appreciate. It can't say this price. And so when they've gone and done these nice upgrades on the property, this is a great purchase.
It is. It's a wonderful purchase. As you'll see, the bathroom has also been updated. But one of the other really great parts about this house is that it's located at the end of a cul-de-sac, kind of a dead-end street. You have to kind of wind your way through the neighborhood to get there, so it's nice and private. But it is located really close to, there's a really nice Harmon's nearby. You're not far from Jordan Landing, so you've got movie theaters and restaurants and all of those really wonderful things. There's great parks in the area. It's just a really great little spot, great location.
So it's really cute, charming. Let's talk about how many bedrooms and bathrooms and the square footage. What are we looking at?
So we're looking at 1337 for the square footage. There are 2 bedrooms up and then 1 bedroom down. Now the bedroom down would be a big, good sized bedroom that would take up the whole basement, but you could add a wall down there and create a smaller bedroom and an additional family space.
Yeah, it looks like it's all set up for that.
Yeah, and then you've got a 3/4 bath down there as well. And you do have an attached 1-car garage that has some extra space for storage in there. So it's a little bigger than a traditional 1-car.
Nice, good sized yard. One of the nice things about this, we get into payments on a house like this. You can, depending on how much you put down, interest rates and a lot of things, but you're looking at a payment less than $1,500 a month to have a single family home instead of a townhouse or condo at the end of a cul-de-sac with those amazing views.
Yeah.
And expected a lot of appreciation for a beautiful, this is really, really nice. There's nothing better than installing a cozy new fireplace in your home, but the question is, who's going to design it and who's going to install it? Head on down to our friends at Uinta Fireplace and Design, where you can browse their huge selection. They'll help you design the perfect fireplace, and they'll even install it for you. So when you think about a fireplace, head on down to Uinta Fireplace and Design. Okay, Marilee, for this one, I'm really excited. We're actually headed out to Harriman, and Harriman is one of those areas, of course, we know this, that is developed late in the whole valley, but now they've finished the freeway that goes all the way, and it's going all the way out to the far north side. And so all of a sudden, this area that developed late and had all these really inexpensive land values now is jumping up like crazy because now the freeway access is amazing.
Yeah, people can get there easily now.
Yeah, and listen, accessibility on properties is really a wonderful thing, and it can create some really good appreciation. So Harriman has been kind of one of those areas that's been a little bit underdeveloped and a little underpriced, but now all of a sudden with access, that means that we're going to see some really big jumps in property values. And take a look. This is a perfect little property. This is just what everybody wants. It's about 3,200 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The basement's undone, but really nice, clean lines, as you can see. Just beautiful, right?
Oh, they've done a great job. Yeah, kitchen's beautiful.
Yeah, really nice granite countertops, a decorative, backsplash, and the white cabinets, which are so popular right now. And one of the best things about this property is when you step off the back, out on that back deck, there's views forever. And there's one neighbor on the left-hand side, but on the right-hand side, you're looking over the school out at the most beautiful mountains off in the distance, and you get some great views of sunsets out here.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. So this one upstairs, you've got, look at the size of the master bedroom. A big, huge. Yeah, which is just what you want. And right up there, that's where those views are really dynamite, right from the master bedroom. As you're looking out those windows, a little washed out right here. You can't see it, but those views are amazing.
Bathroom.
Yeah, very nice property. And it's right in that, kind of inexpensive range. And so this, you can still get into a really nice property out here. It's on 0.21 acres. It was built in 2014, so it's not old at all.
Oh, that's not at all. Yeah.
It doesn't have any neighbors on the south side at all. And so when so you've got some neighbors on the left-hand side and on kind of the left back, but take a look out there. You're overlooking grass and
look at that.
Yeah, beautiful views.
Yeah.
And I tell you, there's something there's about views to really enjoy your property. And as we're taking a look, this is the lower level, which would be the basement, which is unfinished right now, but even off the basement, it's a walkout.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And so that's the school right there. It's right next to all the charter schools. They've done this beautiful landscaping.
I know. I was just noticing the landscaping's great. Little garden area back there.
Yeah. And the way the house sits, it kind of goes down a little bit. So you got a nice terrace yard, and you look at how big the back of the house is. And that's where, it's a massive space in a really great location. They've really enjoyed this property. Now we're going to kind of fly over, take a look at this, is where all the new schools look at how clean this is.
Gorgeous.
Just absolutely beautiful. And Harriman's up above that, where we get that inversion, the valley, it's up above that. So this is a great little property right here. Okay, for this one, we're headed out to Sandy here, right, Becky?
Yes, this house is in the Bluffs at Hidden Valley. And gosh, it's just a beautiful neighborhood. I've had the opportunity to talk to and meet many of the neighbors, and they just have only very wonderful, positive things to say. Everybody just loves it. It's really a great location. It's close to schools, it's close to parks, plenty of restaurants, shopping. The amenities nearby are just amazing, and the neighborhood is just beautiful. It's beautifully maintained.
Yeah, Sandy is such a desirable area in the valley, and taking a look at this house, there's a ton of upgrades that they've done to this property.
Yeah, the kitchen is absolutely gorgeous. It's just loaded with cabinets, with the pretty seated glass and some of those open cabinets. The island is nice and big. The appliances are all new stainless steel. They've upgraded to gas. The fridge does stay with the home, and it's one of the Samsung smart fridges, which is really kind of fun.
Yeah, very
railing's
nice.
been updated. The flooring has been updated. This flooring isn't wood floor. This is a tile.
Oh, that's
nice. This is the wood tile.
So it has a wood look, but it's actually tile.
Yeah, so it's super great for maintenance. Really easy. You don't have to worry about it scratching. It's as durable as you can get.
Yeah, and it's good looking around all the different, they've really gone through the whole property and completely remodeled it all.
Yeah, and it already had wonderful features anyway, like the vaulted ceilings, but they have done just a ton of work. All of the carpet upstairs is brand new. It's been updated with fresh paint. All of the windows have been updated within the last 7 years or so. The roof is a 50-year roof, and that was completed about 10 years ago as well. So these people, the sellers have been there for quite a while, and they've got a great maintenance history on this property.
Yeah, you can tell they've really cared for this property. You can tell when you're looking at this video that they've really loved this property and put a lot of time, money, and effort into remodeling classy work.
Yeah, that bathroom is beautiful, but it's just got a lot of natural light as well. And then as you head into the basement, there are 2 bedrooms in the basement and another full bath, but they've also updated the furnace. They've had included brand new 2 water heaters. There's a new water softener. And one of the cool things that they did is they added, the big tubs that you have to put the salt in that you have to haul downstairs.
That can be very heavy.
Yeah, they actually had their HVAC system set up so that or the water softener system set up so that you actually just pour the salt into the tub from the garage so you don't have to haul it downstairs. So they just thought of everything. There's a new electric air filtration system. There's a humidifier, whole house humidifier that they added. And then just, man, check out that yard. It's just beautiful.
It's a great property and great location. Sandy is always going to do well. It's such a great part of Salt Lake. Marilee, super excited about the Lehi area. There is a lot going on down this area. And take a look at this beautiful property.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Great little corner lot, really. And what we're looking at East Lehi, which is East Lehi is very, very desirable. You're right there by Highland and Alpine, East Lehi. And here you've got this beautiful, big home, and right in kind of the tech boom. As we're going inside, notice the big vaulted ceilings.
Yeah, that area is getting so big, and I have seen the values going up when I'm doing loans out there. It's really incredible.
So what we're looking at in this area, there was just a report that came out that said they're expecting about to have 1 million people move into this valley in the next few years. And so that literally would be like taking everybody from Salt Lake and moving them down into Utah County. That's the kind of growth we're talking about. So properties like this that you can still get good values on. This one's only $125 a square foot. This is
That's amazing.
It's amazing because you'll notice they're redoing the freeway, widening it out. There's massive construction going on.
Yep.
And all the buildings are building up in the air. And when you see that, that means there's a new downtown coming. When the land is so valuable, they're not building wide buildings, they're building skyscrapers. That's what Lehi is becoming. And with all these reports of all these new jobs and tech industry and everything coming in, we're expecting huge things for this area.
Yeah, property values are just going to continue to go up for sure.
It'd be like looking at San Francisco at the early 80s. That's what we're looking at. But because why they're all coming in and all these tech, and why is all the technology going to Utah County? Why? Because of the type of employees that you get down there. They're foreign speaking employees. They don't make a lot of money, and the quality of life in Utah, there isn't a lot of traffic, and you can still get good deals on lands for business. And the government has done a bunch of tax incentives to get these businesses in here to create all these jobs. The government's done a beautiful job of bringing in these huge companies to create jobs for years and years to come.
So true.
So what we're looking at, this house is 4,290 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 5 baths. And it's got home theater down in the basement. It's got plenty of storage. And it actually feels a lot bigger than 4,300 square feet. It's a big home. And the backyard is really nice. They've got a pickleball court. Take a look at this. This is what they call, if you go above the garage, they call this a frog, which is a finished room above the garage. They call this.
Like a bonus type room.
Yeah, which is really nice. So you have a Rambler-style house with the master on the main floor, and then you go up above the garage, and you've got all this bonus space.
Look at that. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so lots of room and flexibility. So depending on what you want to do, if you want a game room up there, they've got a little place to do hobbies up there. And take a look at the backyard. Very nice. Pickleball, your own pickleball court, which is so popular.
So cool. Yes, and look how big it is.
It's a nice little use of space out here. The house also, you'll notice it has 2-car garage on the doors, but it's actually 3-car wide. So you can fit 3 cars in there depending on how you arrange them. But the area location.
They've done a great job in that backyard.
Mature trees, great location at only $125 a square foot. This one's going to sell really fast.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Okay, Marilee, for this one, we are headed out to Mill Creek, and you want to talk about, take a look at that aerial view as we're going over the top of this property. We are right there, right in Mill Creek, and the backyard of this property, there's nobody behind you. And so if you step off, you're going right into the Parley's Nature Park.
That is so awesome. Like, I know this is a really sought off area too.
Very desirable. You get into Mill Creek, but then you're also right, literally the back of the property is the entrance into the park. And now you get into what we call, get into location, because Mill Creek
Absolutely.
is really popular. And to have nobody behind you in the nature park that goes down. So you got these beautiful, beautiful views off the back of your property. I mean, this very, very unique. And this area, we see a lot of redevelopments, this particular house, they've done a bunch of additions to it and made it really, really nice. But this is where we get into these properties, the value, the land is so valuable that somebody might even come in and consider just getting rid of the house and starting over again.
For sure. I mean, like you said, it's a huge area where people want to be.
Yeah. And so when we talk about that, when the land is so valuable that the house, it almost is, but look at, the house is really nice, but this is an area where you see they'll come in and they'll tear down houses to start and do something amazing. And this is one of those lots that back right up over the canyon that goes down into that nature park. And so the question is, we always get into that thing. But look at, it's really nice. It's a beautiful property.
I know. Yes, I love this living room area. It's great with the wood up top.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So let's talk about the house. So it's almost 3,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. It originally was built in 1955, but they did a big remodel in 1992. And as we look at the lower level, they added on not just above ground, but they added on a big storage space. So the house has tons of storage and it's got great accessibility. All the freeways run right near there. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood, but I can't say enough about as we go into the backyard. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So we are now, the way I look at this house, it's park-like right by the park, because if you notice right off the back of the property, notice there's nobody behind you. There's the flagpole for the park, and we're going to fly over and take a look at a little more here in a minute. But they've got this beautiful grounds. They've really cared and loved for this property, and the location is developed around it.
It's super attractive outside. I love it.
Yeah, and they've truly enjoyed the property, but now it's time to go somewhere else. And so this is going to be somebody's haven. This one has been showing really, really popular, but there you go, looking over the top.
Oh, wow, look at that. That is amazing.
And this is a really popular park. You see people walking with their dogs and really enjoying their life. And there you can see the parcel of land, a good one, Mill Creek. And when you talk about location, you never go wrong with the location. And this is dynamite location.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
We have a very cool, very electronic friendly home for you guys this week, Jay.
Yeah, look at this. Backs to open space, which is always super desirable.
Oh, absolutely. So backs up to those big open views. And this property is almost on half an acre. And wait till you see the upgrades and all the electronics and theater equipment in this home.
Wow. Well, electronics are really desirable in homes. That's why they're building new construction now, is to add in a lot of electronics. So I'm excited to see this.
Oh, completely.
Wow. Look at that fan. That is really cool. I've never seen that before.
It is. This home is custom, Jay. This home has over $130,000 worth of electronics and is fully integrated smart home with Control 4.
Oh, very nice.
It has it all.
The Control 4 is really nice because it controls all the different types of systems in the house, right?
Oh yeah, fully automated, fully integrated. And you can see super premium exotic granite here as well.
Yeah, they definitely, somebody's put a lot of money into that house. Somebody's really loved this property.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for the price we're asking right now, you could not replace this home, Jay.
Yeah, very, very nice. Looking around things, looks like some really fine finishes.
Absolutely. I mean, it's upgraded, and on top of that, that's when all the really cool features and upgrades and electronics come into the home. Not to mention, again, the big garage and the big lot that this home sits on.
Yeah, and somebody definitely likes their electronics, and who doesn't? Electronics make the world go around these days.
That's exactly right. You can see the master here. It's all freshly painted, all fresh carpet, the coffered ceiling with the rope lighting, and great views out the back and very private.
Yeah, of course, master on the main, which is so desirable down that area, right?
Oh, it's a must, and this one has it.
Yeah, very nice. Looking at the master bath is very clean, very nice lines.
Yep, and you can see the backyard here. You see private, you see the big pergola, great master suite, and fully upgraded.
Yeah, very nice. And so let's talk about square footage and bedrooms. What are we looking about on this property?
So this property is a 6-bed, 3-bath, and it's a little over 4,000 square feet, with the majority of that being on the main level. And the basement, the great thing about it is it's a walkout. It's not a dark basement. It's a full walkout with a full additional kitchen as well.
Yeah, and that's so nice when you can design. Think about this: they designed this lot to have nobody behind you, and then you got the walk out of the basement and a master on the main floor and a lot of electronics and really well upgraded. I could see why this is going to be an easy sell for you guys.
Absolutely. So this is the basement here. Even though it's super bright, super open, lots of natural light, this actually is the walkout basement.
Oh, that's amazing. And so it's the best of both worlds. You got the master on the main floor, but you go down to the lower level instead of having to go upstairs. You go down the stairs, and there's a place for guests or whatever you want to do in the basement.
And a really fun bunk room here for kids or grandkids. When more family comes to town, it's set up for it. It's perfect.
Well, that's really ingenious. I've never seen a bunk room like that. Very cool.
Yeah. And just this theater alone, and just the electronics in here, is $100,000. And that still doesn't include everything else in the home. This is the real deal.
Yeah, somebody's really enjoyed this property. You can tell they've had a lot of fun with it too, and been very creative.
Very creative. That's the best way to describe it, definitely.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the backyard, because as we get out there, it's got some really cool stuff, it looks like.
It does. So you see this big balcony, big covered porch here, and then it has, again, almost half an acre. And underneath this section that you see right here is actually a really big kind of covered carport parking area. You can see it right there. And it's big enough for boats or small RVs, and it goes back about 40 feet. So there's plenty of room for storage and toys and all kinds of space in there.
Very cool. Very unique property. So if somebody wanted to reach out to you, how would they contact you?
They can call us at 435-674-6011 or email us at aimsteam@sgremax.com.